continued struggles offensively are difficult. You know, we're down to our third quarterback, and there were times we didn't protect him well either. So we have to fix that. We are going to address that situation in a certain area. Defensively, we had our moments where we got some stops. We got a safety. Special teams, we had a return for a touchdown. That was promising. But, you know, your inability to move the ball and put points on the board with your offense, you're not going to win this week. That's disappointing. So, you know, we have to find a way to get healthy and find a plan of attack to improve. And we have to address where we're at injury-wise soon and get back to work, because we have Tampa this week on the road. It's a division game, so it's an important game. So, you know, we need to keep working and make a few changes, get back to work. Any questions?
What's up with Zack?
So, I don't have the exact detail of what it is, but it was something regarding back. I think he's okay. I think he probably could have come back in. I did want to take a look at Bill and see what he could do. He got here Thursday night, so he was kind of thrown into the fire. All he had was a walkthrough practice with us and a couple meetings with me. But I wanted to get Bill a few reps to see how he'd do in that environment, in that situation, because of our quarterback issues and injuries and whatnot. So I think it was important to get him some reps. So, you know, we'll see what we do this week as far as the quarterback position.
Yeah, I mean, he started off with a rough night, I mean, with 2 interceptions. Just talk about his performance overall before he has to leave.
Well, I think consistency is, you know, quarterback position, consistency is important, you know, and timing and getting the ball out of your hands. And, you know, we've struggled in that area. Those are things that we continue to struggle with, that we need to fix. You know, we're going to have to address that. So, you know, I know we have some people here that, you know, we can win with. I really do. And it's disappointing when you're struggling in certain areas due to injury and just some inconsistencies. So, I know that winning kind of heals everything. And, you know, like I told the guys right now, I'm ready to get back and fight with them, you know, and get back to work. And one win can change the whole environment, and that's something we need to try to do. But it starts in the practice field, so we're going to get back to work and watch the film and make the changes we can make. And I know our leadership on our football team is strong, and we'll hold it together and keep fighting. You know, I've seen crazy things in my 19 years in this league where things can turn around quickly. They can also go the other way quickly, so it's important that we fight and stick together. And again, like I said, address some certain needs we need.
And 4 straight losses now. I mean, is it the same things over and over again, or did you find new things you need to address tonight?
I think we're playing pretty well defensively. I think we're playing good enough to win. I think tonight we gave us some big plays. I think 3 big plays that were, you know, that was tough. We haven't done that a whole lot this year, so that was difficult. But you know, we had our moments where pass rush cranked it up. Got some sacks, got some hits on the quarterback. We got an interception, great play on the safety, and might have had a couple other receptions. We had opportunities to make plays, but didn't make them. We got a stop or two. When you play defense like that, even if you give up a play or two, you know you should be able to win. So, you know, offensively, our consistency level is not where it needs to be, anywhere near it. You know, I got to do a better job. I got to do a better job with our offense. So, and I'm up for the battle. So I have to do a better job with our offense, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I know you had talked last week about fixing those blown coverages, but again, the same issues today with three long touchdown passes. I mean, how frustrating does that get, you know, for the players to?
Yeah, you know, that's tough. I think the first deep ball was a miscommunication, which is essentially the same thing as a blown coverage. The other 2 were just got beat. You know, you just get beat on the deep route, and the quarterback made a great throw. So, you know, those are things that, you know, we need to fix. We can't give up big plays like that. And so I think we had the one miscommunication, but there wasn't a series of long coverage. I thought, actually, at times they did some good things and forced a turnover, got some hands on the ball. Safety was a big play. So there were some positives, but you know, we certainly have a long way to go offensively. We're not where we need to be. I mean, there's no secret.
Did you get a sense at times that Zack was trying to throw too perfect of a pass? Holding on.
Well, I think he was under duress a lot too. You know, I think he was under duress at one particular position. We didn't protect well. We tried something new there to shore up the protection. I think we protect offensively really well in you know, 3 of our areas, and 1 area we're not. And we need to address that. So I think he was under duress at times, and I think you know, his first start too, and things move a little faster. So you know, decision making. I'm sure Zack would say the same thing. Some of his decision making probably could have been better. He had some moments where he had some guys open. He also made a couple good throws too. So decision making, getting the ball out on time. You know, those are things that are important. And you know, watch the film and make those corrections and keep moving forward and try to get healthy. You know, try to get healthy at the quarterback position.
And you touched on it earlier. Bill just made the town 2 days ago. Your thoughts about what he was able to do for limited time?
Well, I thought he did okay because the last time Bill played, he you know, suffered an injury in Pittsburgh last year, so he hadn't played since. And so he had a shoulder injury, left shoulder, and I think, you know, after he took a hit, you know, he came back and he said, I needed that, you know, so he felt better. And I think it was important. I wanted to see him get some reps, you know, see where he's at. I thought did a couple things good. He had a very limited, you know, we put in a plan today for him of if he got in the game. It was a very condensed down version of our offense, but I thought, you know, he did pretty well with that. He was under duress too. I think that is fixable from a personnel standpoint, that issue of protection at that one spot. Yeah, you know, both our quarterbacks haven't played a ton, and you know, they had their moments where they did well, and there were moments, there's probably some plays they went back to. But it's difficult when you're getting rushed and knocked around and you're not getting protected too well, so we need to fix that. Thank you, guys.
Quarterback position is a lot about consistency. Talk about your performance tonight. How do you feel about that?
I mean, obviously there's a lot of plays I want back. The interceptions are on me 100%. It was the first one. I mean, just from watching film all week, I knew he was going to do that. And I got to get the ball in my hands quicker in order to get it out there. The second one is just one of those. He's open, you take it for granted, so you don't think, you know, you have to set your feet to get it out there, and that's what happened. And you know, I floated it over there, and the defense made a good play on it. So, you know, but I mean, it's kind of a live and learn situation. So, unfortunately, stuff like that has to happen sometimes in order for you to learn from it and not, you know, make the same mistake twice. But you know, getting more reps this week. I mean, I feel like I got better every practice this week. I felt like I got the ball out of my hands a little bit quicker this week in the game. And I know protection broke down sometimes, but I mean, that's not an excuse. I still got to get the ball out and be accurate. So defense, you know, put our offense in a position on start setting changes and stuff that we gotta take advantage of that. We gotta run those sudden changes and touchdowns, and we didn't on a couple of them. So we gotta get better.
How do you feel?
I feel fine.
So coming out the game, that was just a precaution.
Well, we had to come out. I had to come out. So we wouldn't have to burn a timeout. But it was one of those things that was right when it happened. It was kind of a weird feeling, like scary,
your coach
weird.
said it was something with your back.
It was my side, but just the way it happened was just kind of a scary feeling. But then after, you know, a couple of minutes, it just kind of went away. Thank God. But no, the coach just told me he wanted to give Bill some reps, and I just gotta, you know, do it up to him.
Right, and I mean, in terms of getting more consistent on offense, I mean, you've lost 4 straight. I mean, how do you guys overcome this frustration? I mean, I'm sure you guys have to be frustrated by now.
Well, you can't dwell on it. You got to move on. And as hard as it is, sometimes, I mean, you have to. I mean, it's a long season. We're 1-4 now, so we have 13 games left. So a lot can happen in those 13 games. And, I mean, it's honestly just like 6 inches here or there, or, you know, a block here, a block there. And there's nothing. I mean, the sky's the limit for us. When we got talent galore, we just gotta, you know, just reduce those inches, just make it happen. So, I mean, it could turn around quick. We just gotta put it in the past and leave it there, and learn from our mistakes and get better.
Okay, Marlon, being one of the leaders on the VooDoo team, talk about what's it going to take to get the morale up for these next 3 games on the road?
I think it's going to take consistency on our end. You know, we'll make a play here and there. We just have to be more consistent as a defense. You know, they don't score, we win. So it's just coming together as a team, continue to build that chemistry between everyone and just doing the right things, making plays. Just continue to turn it up as far as making plays go. So.
What was it like facing their new quarterback?
It was an experience. I think he had a lot of time back there. He kind of sat back there and you know, did a 5-step drop and throw all this read, so we had enough time to get to him up front. I thought we could have made some more plays in terms of sacks. Even though we made some plays, there was room for us to make more plays. So I think with their new quarterback, he did fairly well, and there it goes.
Yeah, and in terms of you guys as a defense, like as one of the veterans on this team, what do you guys talk about in the locker room after losing, you know, four straight? What's the frustration level like?
I mean, to be honest with you, guys are frustrated, but we just have to remain positive and keep the faith. I think I always tell the guys at the game, we have to keep on chopping wood. Eventually the tree will fall down, and just to give those guys those words of encouragement to continue working. You know, I mean, like Coach said, we're going to just watch the film, make the corrections, and move forward to the next week. It's a tough loss. I mean, it's kind of like I said, losing 4 in a row isn't a good feeling. So I mean, just the main thing, like Zack said, we have 13 more games, so we just have to continue to work hard and improve in the areas we need to improve in, and it'll happen.
Right, and obviously, I mean, nobody wants to lose four of your first 5 games, but I mean, did you guys think that you would run into struggles like this?
I didn't. We have a lot of talent on this team. You know, going into camp this year, a lot of the same guys coming back. A lot of us were rookies last year, so they're going back to us, and we all improved. Like we just really have to click on all 3 phases of the game. So if we continue to work, we're that close, right there. We're that close. So if we just continue to work together as a team and do the best we can, we'll win some games.
Now, personally, Marlon, I want to hear about that little flip/dance that you did. How'd you get over? I don't even think I can do that.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
I want to say it was probably right after a big pressure or a sack or something like that. I said, man, I'm just going, let's have some fun. That's the beauty of arena. You can have fun. So I said, we'll go ahead and do a cartwheel and go ahead and jump the rope. Something we do on defense just to kind of get us energized and get us into it, pass out all the ropes, and we all jump ropes. Mr. Leon, one of the guys over at Magnolia Ridge, called it the fade hop. So I guess it's a little thing we started. Just that energy we need on defense, and I mean that's where that came from, and we're just gonna keep on turning up.
Do you think that'll be a fixture of to celebrate good defensive plays?
Of course, we're gonna continue to keep that going. I love the energy we have on that side of the ball, and before you know it, it's gonna go through the whole team. That's why I told Zack, man, let's just keep working. We're gonna get it rolling.
My friend said a somersault, and you do a jump rope, like only in arena football.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Thanks,
guys.
God bless them.